Hey everybody, welcome to Tech Tuesday. We're back, and I want to talk about something really important that might be a little contentious, but it's time to have a dose of reality because I want to help you, and I want to set expectations with you if you own a compensated gun, in particular a CR920 XP. It's a sad conversation that we have here quite a bit, and the conversation goes like this. Do you ever regret the fact that we released compensated guns? When we say that, it's not because there's anything wrong with the product. They're awesome. It's because a lot of times customers don't seem to understand what they bought. And then in our effort to try to help that customer be happy with their purchase, we end up kind of in this cycle of trying to get the gun to do something that it's really not intended to do. So let's talk about that. What do I mean? Okay. Compensated guns are different. And when I say compensated, I mean a true compensator like this. There are other approaches that you'll see in the market that involve cutting holes in the top of the slide, okay? That does something for recoil, but nothing like a true compensator does. A true compensator has a wall in the front, has a port on the top. The gas pressure coming out of there is much higher, okay? And so the muzzle rise reduction is far superior with a truly compensated gun. But the more you compensate, the more you do some trade-offs. That's what I'm talking about, and I've been trying to figure out a way to illustrate that, and I thought, what better way to do that than to draw a picture? So I'm going to draw something on the board, and we're going to call it, I like a graph. I love a graph. Do you love a graph? We're going to call it tolerance for bad stuff. Tolerance for bad stuff. What's on the list of bad stuff? It could be ammo, technique, dirty, I don't know, debris, cold, whatever it is. Something that's the operating condition for the gun. But let me tell you what the two most important ones are for our customers. It's not dirty, debris, or cold. It's ammo and human. So how does this relate to this product and other products? I think that people genuinely believe that a gun's a gun's a gun, and that a truly reliable handgun or a truly reliable product, they're all going to be the same level of reliability. And this axis represents reliability. So this axis is reliability right here. All right, so it's a revolver, it's a subcompact pistol, it's an assault rifle, it's a, I don't know, a comped gun, that they're all the same. That they all have the same amount of tolerance for bad stuff, bad ammo, bad technique, dirty debris, whatever. And the truth is, folks, if that's the way you think, then no offense, but a compensated gun is probably not for you. You will not do well putting 87 octane in a Ferrari. And for the same reason, you will not be a satisfied customer if your clear demand of us is that this gun runs with the cheap 115 ammo that you buy at the range or the steel-cased Russian stuff, if you can even get it anymore. There is a customer right now who says he's going to take us to small claims court and refuse the return of his gun, his property, because we told him that it would work better with 124 grain ammo. And we're going to come back to that, by the way. So what is the reality? Our experience? The continuum of reliability, or not reliability, but tolerance for bad stuff, which is confused for reliability, probably goes something like this. The most tolerant stuff is a full-sized, uncompensated pistol, okay? Tends to run fine with bad technique. Maybe if it's really bad, it won't, but reasonable ammo, even light range ammo, good technique, it's probably going to be fine, okay? Somewhere here in the middle, you have, I would say, uncompensated subcompact guns and probably the compensated full-size guns. So MRP, XRP. They're probably in the band here where if you have good ammo, but your technique's no good, you'll probably be fine. If you have bad, great technique, but really powder puff light stuff, you'll probably be fine. Okay, that, when I shoot these guns, when I shoot everything really, I shoot in the range like this. I mean, when we test fire stuff, we do some weird stuff to mimic bad technique, and most of these guns, they're going to be fine. Okay? And then down here, we have subcompact comp guns, which for us is an CRXP and CRP. Okay? They really need full power ammo, folks, and that is the answer to the test. Full power ammo is, in many cases, the difference between a customer being totally satisfied and loving these guns, as many do, and being frustrated with us and not understanding what's wrong with my gun. Okay, why do we say 124? A lot of the NATO ammo out there on the market, 124 grain. NATO ammo has a standard. In our experience, 124 ammo, even if it's not NATO, is much more likely to be full power ammunition. 115 stuff is sold to the range community. There's really very little 115 defense ammo, although ironically I'm carrying 115 plus P plus, hot full power load in my CRX right now. But generally speaking, the light range stuff is 115. Why? It takes less powder to push the bullet out. Okay, they use the least powder charge they can. Let me correct that. Heavier bullets typically require less powder. However, reasonable velocities, not full power velocities, but reasonable velocities can be achieved with not a whole lot of fast burning powder in a 115. There, that's clarification. So 115, small powder charge, smaller bullet, less material. It's just going into a range trap. That's the cheap ammo you find on the market. Okay? 124, usually it's a full power load, even if it's not NATO. If it's NATO, it's one standard, it's hot, full power ammunition. And then everything you run in the gun after that is defense ammo, and all that stuff is hot. So that's why we usually say 124 ammo, because we just know, by and large, you're going to be less likely to find some really light range stuff if it's 124. Okay? So hope that clarifies the 124 thing, because that's come up a few times. Why am I holding this gun? This gun is a wonderful example of what I'm talking about, folks. This is my personal CRXP, my personal gun. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Let me tell you why this is my gun. We had a customer who had a friends and family deal. He was kind of associated with the brand through somebody, got a discounted deal, experienced shooter, tactical guy, bought a CR920 XP. It was a single shot, unusable single shot. Before calling our customer service, he posted about it online, which I thought was kind of messed up because he got a, we gave him a discount as a friends and family. Not so friendly, huh? And I said, look, I want to see the gun when it comes back. I personally want to inspect the gun. I took this gun on the range. There's video of me doing it. Boom, 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 with this ammo. Boom, 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 with that ammo. Boom, 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 with the next ammo. I shot this gun totally fine. And I bought it. I bought it because it was a used gun, so I got a good deal on it through Shadow Systems. And I now carry this gun. So this gun is a wonderful example of what can happen. All right? So if you have really stringent expectations that regardless of bad stuff, the gun's going to work great no matter what, you want to probably stay in here somewhere. If you're the kind of person who's not going to carefully select ammo or be satisfied with a restricted selection of ammo, okay? If that's not you, then these guns, probably not for you, okay? So I want you to know the reality. These guns are awesome. They run great. There are departments carrying Shadow Systems, compensated pistols, okay? We are selling XRP compensated pistols into the law enforcement market on the daily now. And I mean agencies, not individual officers, all right? So our compensated guns work, but folks, you just gotta run real ammo through them, and you will be as satisfied as all of those other people currently are. All right? Hope that was helpful. Feel free to toast me, roast me in the comments. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell customer service that if they get a phone call about a CRXP and so really is angry because it's not running with their range ammo or their Tula ammo or whatever, I'm going to tell them, hey, just tell the guy he needs to shoot some full power ammo through the gun. All right? So just be prepared for that response if you are on the verge of calling customer service, we're going to say, go shoot your gun with 124 NATO and then call us. And I guarantee you'll love it. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.